Mark DeCarlo, glad to have you here. Here's the deal. Glad to have you here. We're just really glad to have I mentioned that we're glad that you're watching? Good. We've got two guys. Those two guys have been on blind dates with those three ladies right over there. Have not seen them since the dates were over. We did not let them talk or speak, but they're here right now so that we can find out exactly what happened, who liked who and who didn't, and why. And more importantly, how many steps it takes me to get from here to the ladies. 1, 2, 3, 7. 6, 7. Oh. All right, let me introduce you, everybody. First of all, right next to me is Jody Jensen, a 28-year-old paralegal student. Give Jody a big hand. Glad to have you here, Jody. Next to Jody is Lee Morgan, a 25-year-old scuba instructor. Welcome to the show, Lee. And way down at the end is Terry Powell, a 26-year-old supermarket checker. Welcome to the show, Terry. Hey, Terry. I got one question to ask you. Paper or plastic?
Paper.
Okay. What kind of guys usually date?
I like the Billy Baldwin type. You know, the strong, nice-looking, well-groomed.
Well-groomed. Okay.
Big hands type guy.
Big hands?
Big hands type.
Checkered hands.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
How about you, Lee? What kind of guy are you looking for?
I'm looking for a man who's 6 foot and over, dark hair, dark eyes, cocky with an attitude.
Jody?
Well, I'm looking for a man who is, first of all, intelligent, someone I can talk to, sweet, genuine, dark hair, rugged looks.
Rugged.
That's it, rugged.
Okay, all right. Let's see how our studs tonight match up. Let's meet Eric and Steve. Come on out, Eric and Steve. Fabulous to see you. Good to have you here. Have a seat. Glad to have you here, guys. Let me introduce you. Audience? Yes. Would you like to meet the two studs tonight? Yes. Right next to me is Eric Fedorn, a 29-year-old health club owner. Audience? Yes. Would you like to meet the other guy? Yes. Did you know his name is Steve? Yes. There you go. His name is Steve DeVeris, a 30-year-old advertising sales rep. Give him a big hand. All right, guys. Now, you've been on blind dates with the ladies, right?
Right.
Hopefully, you're able to glean something from those dates, to learn how they think, how they feel, what they're looking for in a guy, right?
Right.
If you did, you'll get some hearts. The guy with the most hearts is crowned King Stud. We send you on an all-expense-paid date that we pay for. If you get them all, the ultimate stud heart. Very difficult to get. We're going to start with you, Eric. Think you make a good impression over the phone?
Well, I'm in sales, so I do a lot of sales things on the phone, so I try to make a good impression. I do a lot of talking. I can babble good.
Okay. All right, we asked the ladies what they thought of you just from talking to you on the phone, Eric. And one of the ladies said, his Canadian accent made me hotter than the desert in July, eh?
Hey.
Second lady, she said, there's nothing sexier than a man who's a total ass. And the third lady said he sounded like he had PMS. So just go ahead. Tell me who said what, and I'll give you a heart. Come on.
Okay. The person who said that the Canadian accent sounded good, I would say that was Lee.
No.
Oh, my God.
What'd you say, Lee?
I said there's nothing as hot as a guy who's an ass. Something like that.
Total ass. Why?
Because I like it. Like when he called me, he said, we're doing this tonight. If you have plans, break it. You're mine. Blah-da-da-da. I said, stud.
Sure. Yeah. Who liked his Canadian accent? Who was that? Oh, Jody, why?
I just thought there's something sexy about just the slight little subtlety of the Canadian accent, and I just thought that he seemed very funny and personable over the phone.
Steve, you take a long time to get ready when you're going on a date with a woman?
Well, that depends how much time I have, but I try to, make sure there's no spinach caught between my teeth.
That's always good.
That my shoes match,
We asked the ladies if all that time and energy you put into getting ready paid off, Steve, and one of them said, the moment I saw him, I was in complete and total lust. Second lady said he was so hot, I got sweat bubbles on my nose. And the third lady said, get my knife and fork, I'm going to eat this man alive. You tell me who said what, Steve, I'll give you this heart.
I got sweat bubbles on my nose. That has to be Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Every time I get nervous, I get sweat bubbles in my nose and mustache area. If I I had a mustache.
This area right here. Mustache area. The moment I saw him, I was in complete and total lust, or get my knife and fork, I'm gonna eat this man alive.
Get my knife and fork, I would say that was Terry.
Yes, that was me.
There you go. Salad fork or a regular fork?
It didn't matter.
Yeah? He showed up at your house, or you showed up at his house?
Well, I met him outside of my apartment.
And?
And when I saw him, he just looked terrific. And I thought, oh, thank you, God, this man is just adorable. I was very happy.
Were you pretty pleased too, Steve?
Yeah, she looked great.
Okay, all right. Stick around, we'll come back and find out more about, yeah, she looked great. We'll find out what that means when you come back, so don't go away. Okay, you guys have both been sworn to the Studs Code of Truth, right?
Of course.
Okay, Eric, then I got to ask you, what are women's looks important to you?
Extremely important. I like a woman to have like a G-string and, you know, big breasts and all these things that guys really lust for. I can't live without it. So yeah, they're important.
Okay. All right, we asked the ladies what they thought of your G-string, and here's what they said. One of the ladies said, "Get my saddle, I want to jump on this body." Second lady said he looked like a puffed up Don Johnson. And the third lady said if his pants were any tighter, he'd be singing soprano. So all you gotta do, is tell me who said what, Eric, and we'll give you a hearty.
Okay, I'll try one more time. The saddle, jump my body, Lee.
No.
What'd you say, Lee?
I said if his jeans were any tighter, he'd be singing soprano.
Who actually did say get the saddle? Oh, Terry, that was you?
That was me, yes.
Do you ride English or Western?
I ride bareback.
Do you? Do you know how to rope?
No, I don't.
All right, Steve, you got a lot of trouble to make these dates happen, make them special?
I try to be creative, but I also think that if you're going to get along with someone, it doesn't matter what you do. You'll get along anywhere.
Okay, all right. All right, we asked the ladies if there was one special moment, Steve, one little snippet of time that they remembered from your dates, and one of the ladies said, "He played with my hair and my heart melted like butter." Second lady said, "His gun made me tremble with desire." And the third lady said, "He bent over and begged me to massage his butt."
If you played with my hair, that's Jody.
Yep.
There you go. Yeah? What'd you guys do on your date?
Took me to the Hollywood Bowl to listen to the sounds of big band music, and it was a real romantic evening. Music. It was nice out. He brought the whole picnic basket, the 9 yards.
You make food himself?
Yeah, he brought it all himself. It was great. It was real good.
Okay. His gun made me tremble with desire, or he bent over and begged me to massage his butt.
I'm going to try and stay away from the butt massage, although I'm sure you're going to bring it up. But his gun made me tremble is Lee.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, Lee?
Yeah, he took me shooting, and he stepped up to the line, straddled the line, took out his gun and started shooting, and I was like in awe. And then he taught me how. Total stud. Great. It was great.
What's the
Had
key?
his pistol, power thing. He was in control.
357, 45, 22?
Uh-huh.
All right. He bent over and begged me to massage his butt.
Yes. Sorry.
Me too.
Is she a good butt masseuse?
Very, very good.
Would you demonstrate your technique? I'm just curious. Well, I don't think we have anything else to say. Good night, everybody. Eric. We asked the ladies if there was romance on your dates, Eric, and one of the ladies said his lips tasted like sweet potato pie. Second lady said, one deep, passionate kiss, and I was along for the ride. And the third lady said he was hungrier for Taco Bell than he was for me.
Okay.
Make it run for the border, baby.
The run for the border is her, Jody.
Jody, there you go. Your first time. He did not take you to Taco Bell for dinner, did he?
No, we went out for brunch, and we had a nice time. And we came back to my house, and we were kind of just hanging out. And then later on, he had to get going, and he said he was hungry again. And I said, Taco Bell's down the street.
His lips tasted like sweet potato pie, or one deep, passionate kiss, and I was along for the ride.
One deep, passionate kiss, and I was along for the ride. I'm gonna say Terry.
Oh! What'd you say, Terry?
I said that his lips tasted like sweet potato pie.
Okay, all right. Steve, are you pretty smooth when it comes to romance?
It depends. If you're getting along on a date, it's really easy to be smooth. But if you're not, I mean, anything you do, you're going to come off as a bumbling idiot.
Okay, all right. We asked the ladies what they were thinking of right before the romantic moment of truth, right as that stuff was happening. It's a very nerve-wracking time, as we all know. Steve, one of the ladies said, I wanted his lips to devour my skin. Second lady said, I wanted his hands to take a tour of my body. Third lady said, I wanted to rip his clothes off and teach him some French. Sounds pretty smooth to me, Steve.
I wanted his hands to take a tour of my body. I'll say is Terry.
What'd you say, Terry?
I said that I wanted his lips to devour my skin.
Yeah?
Okay.
Pretty romantic day?
Yes, it was, I think.
How'd the date end up?
Well, I've had a cold the last week, so I had a cold sore. And I really wanted him to kiss me. And so he said that he said, well, I'll just kiss your bottom lip. So we kissed bottom lips, and I really wanted him to really kiss me, but
How many butt massages total were there on the date?
just one.
Okay. Pretty romantic time, Steve? Yeah, okay. Who actually did want the celebrity tour of the body with the hands? Jody!
I said me, yeah, that was me.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I was a big chicken. I thought we had a really nice romantic date, and I was like a big chicken. Yeah.
Okay. Was it a pretty romantic day for you too, Steve?
Yeah, it was really romantic. We sat at the very, very top of the Hollywood Bowl, and there was no one around, and it was a packed house, so it was really nice.
Did you want things to get a little more romantic, Steve, or?
It was a great first date. Yeah, I wouldn't do it any other way.
You gotta love the ball. All right, stick around. We come back. We're gonna find out which one of these guys is more likely to tattoo his girlfriend's name on his arm. Tattoo is for life, you know. Okay, guys, before the show, we sat the ladies down, we talked to them for a while, we gave them some cookies, some sodas, and they gave us some descriptions of you guys. All you gotta do is tell me who they're talking about now, okay? Eric, you got 1 heart. Steve, you got
Big
4?
trouble.
That's pretty good. Start with you, Eric. Now, this is according to the ladies, all right? Who's most likely to be featured on America's Most Wanted? You or Steve?
Well, I don't know. It's a tough one because Steve seems like the all-American kind of family guy, and I'm kind of the talkative schmoozer kind of guy, so I think it would be me.
Okay. Eric says it's him, ladies.
Eric!
Hey!
Come back.
Why, Terry?
Well, any guy who wants his women running around in G-strings and out to here, you know, he's got to end up there sometime,
Sure.
you know?
Either there or on Charlie's Angels, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
off the air, so. Steve, who's most likely to lie about his age, you or Eric?
Definitely me.
Yeah? Did you lie to us?
No.
Okay. All right, Steve says it's him, ladies.
Steve!
Hey, there you go. Why, Lee?
Steve, because he just turned 30 and he kind of went over that hump thing. And he shared it with all 3 of us, so we knew it would be Steve.
I see. Eric, who's most likely to tattoo his girlfriend's name on his arm?
Well, again, the all-American guy.
Right.
You know, wouldn't do anything wrong. I would have to say that's me.
Okay. Eric says it's him, ladies.
Eric!
Hey, there you go. Why would you say that, Jody?
Well, because Eric bared all and showed that he has this marvelous panther on his butt, covering an old girlfriend's name. So I figure if he has it on his butt, he might get it on his arm.
Exposed it to all three of them.
He showed you his panther
black
butt?
panther on his bottom. It used to be a girl's name, and he put a panther.
What was the girl's name?
Kelly.
Kelly. Can you show us the panther, or is it too dirty? That is the hairiest panther I've ever seen in my life. Oh, boy.
I don't care.
That's yours, by the way. Steve?
I get one for showing my panther.
You don't, but you should. Steve, who's most likely to have a jealous rage, fly into a jealous rage, you or Eric?
That has to be Eric.
Steve says it's Eric, ladies.
Steve.
Oh! Why would you say that, Lee?
Steve, because it seems like if you're on a date with Eric and you started flirting with another guy, he'd probably go pick up another chick. And it seems like Steve would go, no, you're my woman. That was my Mr. T.
Eric? Who's most likely to be in porno movies, you or Steve?
Well, this is kind of a hard one because I kind of got to know this guy, believe it or not. And he has a little eccentric side to him, but I would, again, you know, me, tattoo, Harleys, wild woman, Eric.
All right, Eric says it's Eric, ladies. Eric! Oh, shocker! Why would you say that, Jody?
Well, if he likes to bear his panther for anyone like that, might as well, you know, might like to be in some flashy flick movies.
Flashy flick movies. Have you ever seen any flashy flick movies?
None that I would admit to.
All right. Steve, who's most likely to be a virgin when he gets married? You or Panther Boy? Oh, come on, Steve. It's not that hard.
Hi. Hello.
The way Eric's going, he may end up a virgin. I'll have to say me.
Steve says Steve, ladies.
Steve!
Oh, what a surprise. Why would you say that, Terry?
Well, Steve's from the Midwest, and he's got Midwest values, and he's a real down-to-earth, nice guy. And,
Nice.
and he's family-oriented, so I think he would be more likely than Eric.
You can't be a virgin and have a panther on your butt, I don't think, legally. Stick around. We come back, we're going to find out who is the biggest stud. Welcome back. All right, here's the deal. Eric, you got 4 hearts. Steve, you got 6 hearts. Close game. Anybody can win. Double or nothing. But because you're trailing, you get to go first, Eric.
I gotta go first.
All you got to do is tell me who you'd like to continue dating. If she picks you, you go on your ultimate date. We pay for it.
Okay. I'll start with Jody.
Okay.
Jody, like we said, she's great. We got along great. We had a great time. We got smashed, drank a lot. But again, we're just like friends, go out drinking, you know, that type of thing. So
Righty.
that's why I didn't pick her. Terry, I mean, it was good. We had a great time, but I can get really obnoxious at times. I don't think she'd be able to handle that. Lee, on the other hand, is who I picked, and the reason I picked Lee is because I can be very obnoxious, and if I was obnoxious, I'm sure she would be able to handle it.
Okay. All right. Now, if Lee selects you, where are you guys going on your date?
Pebble Beach, there's a little bed and breakfast deal up there, and you can go hang out.
16th hole.
Yeah.
Been there.
Have a good time. Just kind of sightsee, 17-mile drive, enjoy ourselves.
Okay. Sounds great. All right. Steve, same deal with you.
This wasn't easy, believe me. But I didn't pick Terry only because I'm afraid to go out with Terry again.
Why?
Bad things happen to me when I go out with Terry.
Like?
Things flap and hit my car on the highway. And we got to Santa Barbara, and there was 8 billion screaming drunk college kids. I thought it was going to be quiet, so I'm a little scared. I didn't pick Lee, but I have a feeling that Lee and I are going to be friends for a long time. And I picked Jody.
Jody, okay. All right, now, if Jody picks you, where are you guys going to go on your date?
I heard about this place in Sonoma in the Napa Valley that you can go and it's like a health spa. You can get a massage, and we all know that I like that.
Boy, do you.
And, but she doesn't like wine, so I'll just load up the car with a lot of beer, and we'll go.
A beer massage. Sounds good. Now, Terry, neither of the guys picked you. Did you have fun on the show?
Yes, I did.
Fun on the dates?
Yes, I did.
Squeezably soft fun?
Yeah.
This guy.
Would you tell us who you picked before you go?
I chose Steve.
Steve. Okay. All right. All right, now, Eric, you're trailing by 2 hearts.
I know, I'm
And
big
you,
world of hurt.
you selected Lee, right?
Right.
Lee, if you selected him, you're going on a fabulous, fabulous vacation with him. Fabulous ultimate date. Something that you've probably never done before. If not, you won't. What's it going to be? Steve.
Steve triples it up.
All right, here's the deal. If you pick Steve, Jody, you're going to go to the Napa Valley and get a beer massage. If not, nobody's going anywhere. What's it going to be?
Well, we're going for the beer massage.
Oh, my God! Congratulations, Steve. Go give her a big old hug. Get her up there. Nothing's better than a beer massage, or if you're not feeling like one, a light beer massage. See you next time. Bye.